What's up guys, welcome back to the Phono Guy, and in this video we are going to do a speed test comparison between the Oppo F5 and the Oppo F5 Youth, which is the lighter version of the Oppo F5. And you can see both the devices are having no application in the background and both are connected to the same internet. And let's start the stopwatch right away and start our first round. Both the devices are having the same processor, which is the MediaTek P23, and the main difference is that the Oppo F5 Youth is having 3 GB of RAM and the Oppo F5 is having 4 GB of RAM, and both the devices are going head to head almost in their first round, and there is only a slight difference, and Oppo F Youth is just lagging slightly behind the Oppo F5. So we do not expect a major difference between both the devices, but we will see that which device completes this round faster than the other, and both the devices are doing great. And let's retrieve a clip of 10 seconds on the Oppo F5. The Oppo F5 Youth is also trying to catch up with the Oppo F5, and it is on the lap sit right now, and it is also retrieving a clip of 10 seconds, which was the same clip as it was on the Oppo F5, and we are on the Amazon on the Oppo F5. So let's see which device completes this round faster than the other. And now we are moving to the game section on the Oppo F5 and the Oppo F5 Youth, and both the devices are almost head to head in opening the first game, which is the Temple Run 2, and both the devices are almost going head to head. You can see the Oppo F5 Youth has clearly catching up with the Oppo F5, and both the devices are now on the color switch, so I am not seeing any difference between both the devices in the first round. Actually, the RAM will tell us about the RAM management in both the devices, and both the devices are now have come head to head with each other almost same at the same place. So the main difference will be noticed in the second round in both the devices, and both the devices now on the Asphalt 8 right now, which is the heavier game and which is the most intense part of this speed test. Let's see which device loads this game faster than the other, and it will be very interesting to see which device completes this round. And you can see Oppo F5 has loaded it faster, and let's see how much time has it taken. It has taken 2 minutes and 7 seconds, and the Oppo F5 Youth has taken 2 minutes and 10 seconds, which is 3 seconds more. And now let's move to the second round in the Oppo F5, and let's check out the RAM management. And you can see right now we are going great. There are many applications which are present in the memory in the background of the Oppo F5, and let's see if all the applications are present and not. And let's also move to the next round in the Oppo F5 Youth and check out its RAM management. Actually, it's having 3 GB of RAM, and maybe it cannot keep all the applications running in the background, but we expect something better from the Oppo F5 Youth too, as the first round was almost head to head with both the devices. And you can see the Oppo F5 was doing great, but it cannot keep few applications like YouTube and Chrome in the background, and same is the case here. You can see the Temple Run 2 is also loading again, and the Oppo F5 Youth is doing the same job. It cannot keep all the applications. So in the second round too, I am not noticing a huge difference, and you can see both the devices are almost opening the same set of applications again and again. And you can see the Temple Run 2 is loading on both the devices again, and let's see if the next game is present, and the pinout is the next one, and if it is present or not. Actually, it is taking a time, and I think it was present in the background. And we are on the final game on the Oppo F5, and it is again loading the Asphalt 8, and the Oppo F5 Youth is now trying to catch up with Oppo F5, and it is also on the final game, which is the Asphalt 8. And let's see after this round, and you can see the Oppo F5 has taken a time of 3 minutes and 37 seconds to complete its second round, and we will test out here that how much time Oppo F5 Youth has taken. And it is astonishing to see that it has taken a total time of 3 minutes and 30 seconds to complete the second round. And here I don't know what's the reason why the Oppo F5 cannot keep all the applications running in the background, although it has the 4 GB of RAM. And the Oppo F5 Youth, although having 3 GB of RAM, finished this test faster than the Oppo F5. So in my opinion, there is not a big difference in both the devices. And if you are going to buy Oppo F5, I would recommend that you should buy the Oppo F5 Youth. You should not spend your money on Oppo F5. There is only a difference of 1 1 GB of RAM, and I do not see it eye-catching that it is a very huge difference. Actually both the softwares are almost same, and there is not good optimization of the software. They cannot keep the same set of applications running in the background, and in my test the Oppo F5 Youth has completed it faster than the Oppo F5. So I would recommend the Oppo F5 Youth to buy. I will never recommend that you should buy the Oppo F5. So that's it guys, this was the speed test comparison between both the devices, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did then give this video a thumbs up, and up till next video, bye bye and peace.